In order to affect sharing and security, once you've logged into your drive, it's important to know that there are two levels. One is a folder level, where you can affect sharing and security, and another is on the actual document level. So let's start with the folder level. If you click on a folder, you'll notice that there is an icon in the upper right hand corner where you can go into the sharing. If you also right click or control click if you have a Mac, you'll notice that there are additional sharing, there's an additional way to access sharing right here. And then it's similar on the document level, whereas if you click on an individual document, you'll notice the sharing is up here, and then also if you right click, there's an additional menu right here. Within your drive, you'll notice that some folders have a little silhouette of a person inside of them, and that means that either they are shared with you or that you have shared them, versus solid folders, which are just private to you. So if I navigate to a particular folder, let's say that isn't shared here, and I click on this sharing document here, or this icon rather up here, you'll see a very simple sharing window where I can start to type in colleagues' names if I want to share it with any one particular person. You can select that and add them there. And once you've added someone, let's say I add a user, I can then affect whether or not they can edit or view it. I can add a note, and then I want to notify them via email that I've shared this with them. I can also copy the link if I want to share it in an email or another announcement. The bottom right hand corner has advanced. When you click on that, you see the URL for the document right here, and then by default the base level security for any document or folder is private, and that means that it's only private to you and that you have to share it individually with people or by clicking on change. When you do that, you see 5 basic levels. One is, the initial rather is off, security is off. You have to share it with specific people. And then there are within our network, the unlisted telephone number is how I like to describe the link. If you send the link, it's like an unlisted telephone number, so people can share that with other folks, and whoever has the link can access. This is anyone at all. Basically the door to the document is open, so anyone who is in our environment can find and access this. And then these are very similar, but out to the entire world. This is again the unlisted telephone number or link. So is anyone in the world, a vendor, another teacher works in another school, another administrator, some other professional can have access to our documents as long as they have the link. And then this is just open to the entire world. You can save your changes here, and then you can notify, like I said, people here, and you can add that message or change their level of permission right here within this more advanced window. And then if you'd like, you can send a copy to yourself. That is how you affect the securities and permissions on a folder level. And very similarly, you will see that if I right click or control click on this, I can also go to share and get access to a very similar looking window where I can share this individual document. So it's important to realize when you share that you are actually accessing the same document. You can, once you open up a document, make a copy of that, and then it can become difficult to maintain copies because you've created the exact same document that is now only private to yourself. So if you had any sharing on that original document, you will lose that as the copy that you have made is private only to yourself. And additionally, in this case, I have a Word document and a Google Doc, so please be careful when you make a copy. Lastly, I want to talk about folder structure and making sure that with regards to sharing that we are all clear on where we can access different items. If you drill down into a folder that is shared and you start to move things around, then that change is going to be done for all other users. And you will get a warning just as we saw there. However, if I move back and decide that this curriculum audit folder really belongs in my academics folder, I can move things around all I like within my drive to make sure that I have access to them and I know where they are.